And broadcast is now started. I'm going to do an attempt on redrawing an old piece of mine from 2006 that I'd done on Open Canvas 1.1. To note, back at the time, I did not even touch the paintbrush tool. So here I'm going to do a lot more than just that. Now I've scaled this up double in size because 600 was really something reasonably sized at the time for my screen, and I didn't want to do more. So I'm just going to start off with double that size. It's going to start with that. And this is the old pic. So we're going to put a new piece on there. And here we're just going to start off capturing the look of the event. I gotta go over open the channel itself, just in case anybody's actually there, and write something. Let's mute that. Lovely, fabulous. Okay, now we're back, and back to the ambiance. So we're gonna begin with the ambience. And here in the surroundings, it's very much a lot of foliage and sunlight coming through. So we're going to start off picking up a green. Green we want to work with. Yeah, just mid-tone green. Let's fill that up. It's another layer, so don't worry. It's all going to be there. I'm actually going to put this on top, turn that invisible so I can just easily go access it there. I should actually put this inside a folder. Get yourself organized. Alright, let's start off. Now, we're gonna punch in some holes and dab in some stuff. Flat paintbrush, oil paintbrush. Lots of, I want a good amount of. Actually, I can just go kind of like. Actually, yeah, but I'm gonna do a layer effect. See how that's gonna work with a bit of light punching, and we're gonna set this layer to color dodge. Let's see. Nice. I like so far. I'll bring that back down to 100. It's got some brush stroking. Let's take that down. Okay. So we're actually going to continue proceeding with a nice big flat brush. And then we're going to punch some holes. I don't want that one. I want... Yeah, that's looking nice. But we need to enhance the density of the paint for that. Right, okay. Oh. Okay, so I get an idea of where to go with this. Okay, let's fill that up. We're just gonna play around and get a nice effect going on. We're gonna clip another layer to it, set that to a black so that that becomes kind of our alpha flattening here. Soft one? Okay, that was that brush. Okay. Do we want dabble? Dabble 5? Dabble 5 seems to be nice. I don't have anything specific. It's just really random leafiness to it. And if you put too much detail to it, then it's going to be very distracting for the actual foreground material. Is that a reminder on my phone? Yeah, I have R2 reminding me things. That's a text. Hold on. Okay, no problem. No problems. Let's just continue on here. Because what we have going on is some branchy things stretching out. That's what we have going on. Ooh. Ah, yes, this brush is nice. I like this one that I set up. We're going to go back, normal, pick up its color, expand that some more. Alright. Color dodge. Alright, back to black. And then we're going to add the next layer, which is going to start to shade it up. Multiply. Just for now. I'm only working single colors for these layers, so I can simply adjust or change the color tone. Whenever I feel like, if I want it to be a little bit like this, then you go just do that. And let's see. Then your burn, color burn, and darken. So these are some of the effects that we can be working with. Ah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that feeling there. So the next thing I do, that's going to be super helpful with this tool, you get a perspective ruler, add guide, fix vanishing point, add vanishing point, ruler pen, special ruler, oops, circle linear ruler, Symmetrical. Uh, Alright, that's repairs and fix. Let's see. Add vanishing point. Okay. Uh, there we go. That's what I want. Focus line from special ruler, and it's all gonna be converging from there. Take your tool object. You can easily move it to where you want it. I want it to be about there, I suppose. Let's turn it on. Get our brushes. Next, get a new layer and stick that layer effect with the ruler in there. That's how you just drag it in, and it's going to take effect in there. It will only editing targets, same folder, all layers. Alright. Do I want soft oil? Well, it depends. I think this one. No. No. Yeah. We want this that doesn't have pen pressure. And we're gonna make them nice and straight. Soft. Oh, that's set to overlay. We want normal right now. So that's just adding in the intensity, something like that. Let's just add. No, add doesn't give the proper leveling that I want. That's okay. I usually go with another technique for the kind of random shading that I've got going on. I'll show you guys that another time. Let's see now. Okay, next up, we've got the two characters wandering across. So yeah, I'm going to keep it zoomed out, and I'm just going to start sketching with basic oil paint. Oh, of course, I've got that layer activated. I need a new layer. Okay. And we can shift, click on the, I gotta put my mic down, I'm sorry. I think. Hold on. No, I don't need to put my mic down, hold on. Shift, click. There you go, it's deactivated. Or you can just click on that. I fucked up. I have to get used to this new software. It's just fantastic, isn't it, people? Alright. In this scene, this female character in the background has her gaze on him as they walk forward. We're just gonna sketch them in slightly. We can always adjust. So we want... Let's keep in mind where we want her eyes to be. Right now I'm not putting any lighting whatsoever or shading on these characters. I'm just trying to draft out what the volume is going to be. Alright, hairline, there we go. Ears coming out. The expression is obviously going to come out a bit different than the original has. I don't have any tunes pumped into my ears. Oh, I wish I did. I love to pump the tunes and then to paint when pumping the music, pumping up the jam. Let's get the motion nice as they're walking forward. Man, I really need to order my next set of pen nibs. Oh, I'm only on one left. Well, I can salvage from another, but I'm really looking forward to just maintaining nice fresh nibs. Looking forward to that. Is there anyone there? No one seems to be there. Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, I'm just doodling for me and sharing with you. I hadn't done any of those redraw memes, but because I've had intentions on trying that, but I never could grasp what could I possibly redraw. Because a lot of what I posted are things that really came out nice when they did, and I really liked it, and that's why I posted them. I don't post a lot of my work, but I mean, compared to how much I actually sketch and draw, this is very minimal, and I'm very selective with what I post. And you don't have to post everything you make. And not everyone, you don't expect for everyone to like what you make. And not the same people may not like the same thing over and over. So just post what you like and just let people enjoy and appreciate the ones that do enjoy what you do. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I'm just sketching some black and white right now. Okay. Next layer. Okay. Keeping in position as well. You can always recompose and stuff. So let's get the next sketch going. It's going to be a little bit closer. This guy's always been kind of short. Ah, wrong tool. And this is when they're older, so There's a bit more jaw and a bit more maturity to this one. Let's see. What was his attire like? Yeah. This moment is the kind of moment when you've reached this life goal, and to most people it may seem insignificant, but or just some normal walk in the park. But for others, being able to have the liberty to go out for a walk is not the same. It's it is near impossible to just enjoy life as most people would normally. And that's a bit of the background story on that, and kind of the emotion I want to. What am I drawing there? It's for this layer. Okay, so kind of the embodiment of the scenario that I have for you. All right. Just gonna pause to see if anyone's poking me over on my regular chat room. Nope. All's cool, it seems. Fantabulous. What I'm sketching with right now is just oil paint brush. I've got it set to 80 in size, full paint, full density, 28 color stretch, hardness midway, and some stabilization on it. Okay. That's a bit of sketching there. Ah, I've spotted another area where I've accidentally sketched inside. Boop. There we go. Alright, let's get some alignment going on here. Alright, I kind of like this angle. Forward over there. Gotta bring this back a little bit. Bring that to around the thirds there. Yeah, around there. Alright. Time to finish some basic sketching. Alright. Let's start just slapping in some color. Just gonna slap in the usual palette that I try to use for these guys. I'm gonna blend it in with the black and white that I've already got going on. This is just a start. The full palette isn't configured just yet because, well, I have to adjust for the lighting and the ambience. So when that's set up, I'll be able to really continue on. Just pick up a bit of that color. It's not that big of a deal. Trim it around when you need it. Okay. Right. So that's basically that first color. Now I need to go deeper into reds here. A sharper one. Just some quick painting today. And that tone, she's got some pinks and blues. So let's get some pinks happening. Her hair is pink-ish or something like that. Boom. Right. We've got get the nose as well. We're just slapping in the palette right now. On the wrong layer! Okay. Key tool. Pick. Just go where the color is, not any farther. Cut. Paste. Merge down. That empties that. Interesting. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hey, didn't even get the blend. Oh well. Next palette item, some grayish teal. Okay, here we go. Yes, it's kind of sickly. Really depends on what you're going for, but this was the palette that I ended up using for this character. So I just start working the palette in. I'm gonna find out how the final tones are gonna look like afterwards. It's not a total rush. I know where my light source is, and it's around in there. This is just a fun remake. It's been a week. I've just moved into my new place, and my spouse and I, we've just gotten some more IKEA stuff yesterday. It's been a full day of getting a few more things, or getting the bikes back from our old place, and seeing our old friends, and it's been a busy day. So my husband's off at work today, and I've been busy putting up some curtains, putting up some boxes, Let's just get this palette in. Ah, back. Okay. Oh yeah, the ears as well. The ears need to be in the blue tone. Okay. So now we've got a little something going on. Got to adjust and erase. Okay, clean this up a little. Alright. Let's see. The garbs on her were something like that. Let's splash that in. Correct layer. Oh, good. Right. He wears usually some green. Wrong layer. Always remember, what layer are you working on? Okay, so that's dabbled in. Just needs a splash of red. And over here. Okay, good. This guy's square on there. So let's get that lighter tone. I've got it backwards. It's a darker tone. Darker tone. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So. Okay, now that we've got some sketching done, we've got to finish setting up the lighting. And that means we gotta know where our shadowing is going to end up. Boy. Fun times. Next layer. This is not the finished product. Thank you very much. Checking up on people. Checking up. Or nothing. Okay. That's okay with me. Let's continue. Now, this light's gonna be kind of yellow-green because of the foliage. So if we put that bright green there, get our contrast right. Wow, that's big. Okay, we'll start to put in our contrast. Alright, overlay, let's see. Okay, we've got some lighting like that now. That's the kind of effect we've got going on. Do I like the colors? I rather do, I rather do. What happens if we bring this up here? Yeah, that kind of works like that. No problem. Good. Okay, so this is kind of dark, but I need to have another effect to the lighting. And that's because of a dusty forest and let's see. Let's fill that. Lighten like that. No, no, no. Okay, if this was back on normal, yeah, so this was on overlay. We don't want all of the green, just some. Yeah, this should give some good ambient color. We may want to put a gradient across that as well. A little bit dusty. A little bit dusty brown? Or maybe like that, a little bit dusty brown. Okay. Bada boom. Just to get a bit of earth mixed in there. Yeah. Yeah, which do I prefer? Sometimes I would have my moments like this, just going back and forth. Yeah, this kind of feels pretty grounded like this. I like that. Okay, awesome. Awesome time. So let's start off. Right. We need these two in a folder. Good. Overlay to in here only. Clipping overlay. Right. There we go. There. There. That's what we want. Get yourself organized. Right? And this, because if we turn that off, excellent. Not much effect to the rest. We just want this. Fabulous. Okay. So, let's get painting. I kind of do like how that's come along. And I've got to start adjusting. That can stay there. I'll use this for new layer. This is basically a setup where I have my palette and I have my area, and I'm going to just start trying to repaint this up or fix up what I've got. I'll fix up what I've got here. Forget that new layer. Fantastic. So what we had, let's fix this up. Alpha channel. Let's get that alpha solidified. Okay. Unlock. Lock and lock. Utilize your tools. Everything at your disposal. With everything in your control. Oh boy. And don't forget flip. Now I need to work backwards. Because if I work in backwards, I'll be able to see my errors a lot more when I'm doing all this correction. Bum. Just a pausing moment here. I need to go refresh some notes. Kind of waiting for someone to show up a bit. In the chat room? Nah, it's quiet. All's good in the world, I think. It's just, there's a lot on my back. Not literally. Just the whole move, it always takes a toll on me. When I move to some new place. Especially if I'm leaving a place I've stayed a good while. It's been a question of what is it that I consider home and so on, that kind of argument. I've moved a lot around when I was a kid. And the first move had been a real shocker because it was a whole new experience to me. And I was way young at the time. So I had quite the trauma out of it. And the experience of home had never returned, really. So I'm just waiting it out. I've moved a lot in my life, and it's been one of the drawbacks of my experiences. But you make do with what you've got. And sometimes it's for the best that some things happen. Let's see. For this, I want some nice blending now. So I'm gonna use my watercolor, smooth watercolor. Because at the moment it's been very choppy with what I've been doing. And I need to start blending in things. I hope you guys have been enjoying watching this so far. Even though I doubt anyone's on the live right now. I'm just doing this live because it kind of encourages me. So, It's gonna be up for people to watch. No problem. Back to oil paint. Need this now. Get that shape in. Okay. Watercolor. And the fun part about watercolor, I've mentioned in previous video, is that when you are working with alpha, the watercolor will fill the alpha because of, well, I have the setting here set to do that because of density of paint. When you have no density of paint, it's not going to do that. It's going to go just smear everything even across the alpha. When you turn on your density of paint, it's going to fill in the alpha like that. You really set it to what you need it to do. Density paint controls that aspect. Da, da, da. Back to oils. Things don't need to be perfect in the world. Turn off this one. Today is a hot day. I've got the air conditioning running. It's a new air conditioning unit. So more unfamiliarity for me. And I hope it isn't interrupting my audio with you. Pick up the color I want to use. Watercolor. Another thing about watercolor is that I brush in the direction of the shape. Paint over, paint over, paint over. Always think about what is overlaying what. Watercolor. For sharper edge blending, I have another one set to full hardness, and it's just gonna work like another blur tool. Right. I believe I also have some stabilization on this one. Yeah, a bit more stabilization activated. Right. Let's clean that up over here a bit. The hair's gonna go swoosh in the back and curve up. Excellent, there we go. Marking that zoom 200 here. To go finer. Right. How is that coming around? Meh, meh. It's more like so. Get some of the cheeks out. I'm gonna need to remember how we're constructing the shape, because the shadow is what's going to give the most of the shape out of this. An extra effect I'm going to be doing on top of this is a bit of highlights to the eyes. Let's give an example here. Before you all, turn off the channel and go away. So I'll show you a bit about that. I've got that color in. I'm just gonna dab a bit that way, because that's where the light is coming from. So let's get some blend. Smooth, no, regular blend. A bit smaller. Always take into consideration the size of the brush that you need. A bit larger. Okay, now we set not to subtract. Glow dodge, add glow, color dodge. No, it's not coming out just right. So let's just try and make that gray. Change thing. Drawing color. No, 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 no. Nope. That's not working. I need a different color. Change line color. Yeah, this just needs to be lock. Change to the pink. Here we go. Along the lines of something like that. So now we're going to continue. Turn that off. We'll go back here. Smooth watercolor dense. Ah! Shape into the angle you want. Mirror. Let's get smooth watercolor in. Blend that up. And smooth watercolor is also going to fill all the little tiny gaps you have left over. That's another handy little function that I take advantage of with this tool. Because I hate having little holes in my alpha layers. Oh, so annoying. Okay, let's see. Over here, clear, dense. Normal. Alright. This is not the predetermined shading. This is just flats right now. Predetermined shading will be kind of like cell shading, but we're going to blend that up super nice. I'll go and give an example of blending that now. Something like that. Also, like mentioned before, smooth watercolored I have with density paint at full will help fill in the alpha with the color that's in effect. Sometimes I don't talk much. I try not to talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I just do because I don't know, no one else is gonna listen to me. Uh, but then again, I'm married, so he'll listen to me if he's not looking at camera articles. All right. So this is kind of how brushing in the effect is going to be like. And we're just progressing on like that. Let's see him again in here. Shall we double up that layer again? Duplicate layer. Color dodge. No, this was fine. This was fine. Alright. Oh man, it hurts to put my elbow down with holding the mic. Oh, I can't wait to have a mic arm. So I'm holding the mic with my left hand. I'm a righty. So this is sort of how the remake is coming along. Anyone around? Hello? Hello? No one's around. Oh well. Someday! Someone's gonna be there. We have a new guest over in our chat room. So I'm gonna pause and then continue this later. Hope you enjoyed watching this session. And yeah, I'll hold on from continuing this for later on. It's 5 o'clock, and I got a few things to take care of as well. Oh, I have responding notes too. Oh, okay, tonight. Okay, sure. Yeah, well, so I'll try to continue this thing tonight, and I'll catch you guys around. And send in, like, if you're asking for tips and so on, review on your work. Sure, if you want to share it on my channel, love to. Mind you, I'm blunt with my critique, and I'm still working on it. Well, I'll catch you around. Laters.